Hello everyone, welcome back to Monster Train. Today we're going to be trying out the Fragile Collection Challenge. Figured I'll try a Melting Remnant first with some Wormkin. I hope that I can just manage to have my character or my units die and not have it be a problem. We will get extra collectors at in any battle that there is a collector, so I think that's all non-main boss battles. And then all of our cards have an additional upgrade slot, which is pretty nice. We also get Stealth as the names here, Melting Remnant here, which, speaking of which, Gulp and Smoke showed up. It does have 3 upgrade slots. We can definitely do a lot. I think, this is an interesting one. Removing buff effects is pretty good, but I think I'm going to go Train Steward Prototype. Now, for those who didn't see the last one, this is going to be a little bit of a spoiler, but we did not win. And so I'm going to be saving the Extra Pain Train challenge for a later date, because I just feel like playing something a bit different. And I've been trying that challenge a lot. No more since the last video, but yeah. So our boss here should have Fragile, but we are okay with that. The extra HP Echo Infusion I don't think is going to be a big factor here, of course. We get to... Wait, is it just the first unit played? Oh, the first Fragile... Wait, the first friendly unit has Fragile? Oh, okay, this is a much easier challenge than I thought it was going to be. Wow, alright. Cool. Well, that's great. Means I don't have to try too hard. We will take care of that guy. We got this. Might as well get you two. Yeah, that's gonna do it for that floor. We at least have these dregs. I can bring back this guy. HP here is gonna be great. This is really interesting though. I guess we want to have as much damage as possible come through. We're not quite gonna get there, unfortunately. Yeah, okay, we can't get to the... Okay. Sorry, I'm just thinking out loud here. So yeah, having our dregs take the Fragile is gonna be very good for us a lot of the time, I think. We might as well have you up front. Yeah, you're still gonna lose to the other thing, so that's perfect. Sure. Seems great. Not sure how we're gonna do overall, but our Train Steward just did a ton of work, so I'm thinking it's gonna be pretty good. Oh, there's gonna be a trample? Oh, wait. Don't you have trample, though? Wait, how does that work? Why are you living? So I should take 3 damage here, right? And then trample should apply to the next enemy, and you have Fragile. So you should die. Wait, I'm really curious about this. I don't know why the game assumes this guy dies to burnout. Okay, that must be a really weird interaction with trample then. I guess if you're Fragile, your points of damage that you take just go straight through. I don't know. That was really weird. Good for me, but still weird. Molten Encasement is like the exact card that I would want. Molded is also really good, but if we don't see another Molten Encasement, I'll be really sad. I do like that the Molded has reformed a unit of our choice. Still, I gotta take the win condition card, I think. And sure, Proclamation. I don't mind those. I think Egg card's gonna be pretty bad. Wickless Baron might be actually just fine. I thought that Harvest was gonna be really bad here, but now that I realize I can play him and have him survive, seems pretty good. Alrighty. Now, where to go? Usually I like to buff your units first. If we find Endless, we'll be really happy. This also gives us an extra unit draft. So, wow, we found Endless. Time to win, I guess, because we now have Molten Encasement. Very healthy. What would we like to do? I could make a better Train Steward. Actually, Train Steward's having 3 upgrade slots and having the Super Train Steward artifact. They're definitely not bad units. I I can make them much better. And I have the money to do so. The real question is, should I spend all my money just yet? I don't think so. Toggle Essence, so we get Summon. We have Etch, get +5. Etch triggers when a spell is consumed, right? How much consumed do I have? 0. So that's not very exciting. Kinhost Carapace can be good, but usually they're better very late, and if they're the only unit I have very late, that'd be really bad. But I do have the Reform Champion, so maybe it's useful. And I'm going to spend a little bit of money, I think. We could definitely afford to get rid of something. Maybe a Purifying Cleanse, actually. Yeah, even though we have burnout units, even though I might want them to stick around, it might be a little tricky to pull off. Not the worst fight. It's gonna be probably some damage to our pyre, but I'm more than happy to take it. So first thing we summon is going to die, don't forget that. In which case, I think I'd rather do it this way. We have this, and then no matter where I put this guy, he would die, so I might want to put him here. At least to take care of 2 units. And now, Kinhost being 0 cost and burned out is totally fine by me. We can play something like this. Cool, he'll soak up all the damage. Might as well give you the HP, and might as well do this. Great. Like I said, I expect our pyre to take damage. Totally fine. It's not that much damage. First unit is fragile, remember that. Ooh. Wait, why do you cost 2 to play now? Is that a... Oh, because I summoned you and you... Okay, so you're actually a really bad burnout unit to grab. Got it. I didn't realize that. Well, hey. It goes that way. Alright, you'll be fragile. It's fine. I don't really care if you live or die. We can summon a Train Steward here. We'll most certainly live. I feel like doing that's going to be okay. And then we might as well give a heaping helping of health right there. Wow, we win with a Train Steward, and we got our Endless Encasement. I forgot this entire time we just didn't even have the Endless Encasement. That's awesome. Okay. Well, good stuff for us overall. How do we make this deck more efficient? Harvest Guy getting multi-strike is probably going to be something good. Infused gains stealth. Like, I mean, another encasement is really solid, especially if we put one encasement onto another. That's probably the way to win. I don't think we need Echo Transfer despite it being somewhat efficient. No, actually, I think I will, because I want my guy to get multi-strike, and then I want to power up his attack, so I think I will take that. And then we'll go here, because I want to see upgrades. Large is not the upgrade I wanted to see. It's actually like one of the last upgrades I'd like to see. Though, we can still buff up a Train Steward. That's a very tanky Train Steward. I kind of like that, actually. Looking at it a little bit more here. Let's reroll. I think we might find something really good. Multi-strike is what I was looking for. Let's try a multi-strike with Baron. I feel like he should be good here. And then I could buff it a little bit right now, but I think I'd rather save my gold. Check out what we got at the Bone Shaker. Random Awoken consumable card. Okay, there's a lot of good consumable Awoken cards. There's some good Melting Remnant consumable cards too. Let's try it. That's not one of them. No, I'm just gonna take the gold. Despite it not being much gold. It's not really about taking the gold, just about keeping our deck thin. Alright, we can make a spell cheap. Yeah, Golden Smoke being 0 is gonna be good, and then we'll just later on give it holdover. And do I want to sacrifice an essence? Problem is, I would love to have you gain me a charge, but if we sacrifice the essence and put it on you, that's just like better. I think I just sack here and put it on this other encasement. It's good enough to be a very good win for us. That's a lot of stealth we could stack up very quickly, especially if we get something that when they die or extinguish abilities trigger twice. So that's my game plan. Yeah, first unit summoned gets fragile, which is totally fine. Having an endless unit that we want to have die here is great for those purposes. Now a double explosion, not so great. Not my preference here. That will just end my champion's life. So we'll play him here. And then I think I will play Train Steward down here and hope that that's good enough. Okay, bomb here is kind of annoying, but it's totally fine, actually. Then we got, yeah, we got so much going for us. Okay, let's just get stealth up here. And we'll make sure that you go down. And we'll make sure that you take some damage. Weird thing is that there's nothing for me to reform because I have endless, so I guess that's a little bit of an odd play that I have. Oh, the bomb's still taking me out regardless. Interesting. Okay, might as well play the drag here. Maybe. Maybe that's a sane play. Maybe it's insane. I mean, oh, I can't play Mega Train Steward there. I can play Mega Train Steward up here, though. Won't be unhappy with that. That guy didn't die? Oh, I guess I didn't have any shards on that floor. Makes sense, then. Wow, even without me playing him on this floor, we're totally fine. We get the burnout. I might as well not have my Train Steward lose some HP. Ah, didn't play that most effectively. Looks like it's going to be a bit before we can actually take this guy down, so let's put some stuff on him. Make sure he does die. And then keep stacking up here. Oh, we're dying because that's an important point. Okay, I do get that. Question is, what can I do about it? Not much. The bomb just does a lot. Yeah, there's not much I could do. I mean, so be it. We can definitely put some reap there, though. Nah, this guy is pretty thick. Okay, he does just win the fight by himself. I was curious about that. I figured at some point he would. So that's cool. What a fight. What a run so far. This has been a very good one. I know we're only a third of the way through, but this is very solid. No complaints. Now, this is interesting. Harvest, gain a soul, deal damage equal to the units up to... Yeah, I mean, I don't like the Devourer of Death. It's my problem. Kill friendly units, reform random units until the floor exceeds its cap. That one's fun. I'm not sure I'm a big fan of any of these right now. I guess Hollowed Hulls we're building into a little bit. But very, very little. Talking extremely little. I don't think it's the right run for any of those. As weird as that may seem. Paraffin Thug getting Slay is good. We could have a Wickless Baron attached to a Wickless Baron. It's kind of neat. I'll try that. And then what do I want? I think I want space. Energy we're okay on for now, so I'm happy with where we're at. We could get holdover on our stealth card, but we already kind of have a guy who gets holdover. by being endless, right? So maybe we don't need to do that. Toggle, essence, summon, get burnout, stats. Nah, I don't think I need any of that. Let's look at our champion upgrade. Reform, give more attack is good. I mean, there's also harvest, which now that I know that harvest is quite useful, maybe we want to dip into. Reforming is nice, but I don't know how much we're going to be playing into it actually. So I'm going to go with the harvest. And we'll go to the Divine Temple. We can make something -2 cost. We're not going to. There's nothing I really care about making -2 cost. I do like sacrificing Wickless Baron into another Wickless Baron. That looks like a very fun play overall. And then we'll have to tone down the stealth a little bit in the early game, but I think that also is totally fine. I could also dupe this. If we dupe this, we have infinite stealth, is what I'm thinking. Especially if we start to get burnout on. Well, we can't really get burnout on either of them, can we? Maybe we actually didn't need to dupe that at all. Ooh, restoring full health when you go up a floor. That could actually end us on a run. So even for an artifact, I'm not going to do it. I don't feel like losing this run. Surprising as that may be. We want to do some damage here. But we'll need to do more. Don't mind you taking a bunch, and we'll do this. Should be okay. Good, we're taking you out. We have this as a good play. Excellent. Make sure we're taking you down. And get the Wickless Baron some health. Now, not much has died for the Wickless Baron yet. So maybe I should be more worried about pumping him up. Okay, we do have a way to get rid of some guys. You're kind of just making it up front, huh? Okay, well, we know whatever I play there is going to die regardless. Might as well deal 19 damage, and now we could finish him off with a Train Steward play. Which I don't hate. Then we'll probably want to do this regardless. And we can give you some health to hopefully deal more damage on this floor. Yeah. Okay. All that looks good. Our reform's working nicely. We did finally get stealth we can put down on a floor. I think I'd prefer to go down on like this floor. Do we want our Train Steward to stay alive? I guess we kind of do. Sure. And then we want to take something out down here. No matter which way I play this, multiple things will die. Which is fine. Yeah, if I put you in front, you'll go down, so I don't necessarily want to do that. Now I can extract, I can give HP. Okay. Did good up here. Our dregs are coming out. Get the stealth if I want it. Now that's a lot of damage on you. Ooh. That's not okay. Despite that not being okay, I don't know what to do about it. Hold up. Why are you only taking 19 damage? Oh, because you're healing 10 afterwards. I see. Good point. Good point. Okay, yeah, so we have boss battles down, but we don't necessarily have floor fights down. This is why I didn't want them to heal all the way. I guess stealth there will be helpful. And then we need to do some more damage here as well. And then I probably want to do something like this. Okay, I'm hoping our Pyrex survives this. We had a lot of pyre health. Yeah, just barely enough. We're taking out everything up here, which is great news, but we need to do even better. Which we will. We will. Yeah, okay. Not ever in doubt. Not really. Okay. Yeah, Kinho's Carapace, I think I want it gone. It's definitely a problem card in our deck. It's not something I want to reform. I want something much smaller. Yeah, like I said, boss fights, easily have it down with the amount of stealth that we've got. Applying Endless to a unit would be neat if I needed to apply Endless to something. Summoning 2 drafts isn't the worst. Gaining a bunch of energy on a single turn. We don't really have a energy dump card, so I'm not really sure that's going to be useful. Plus, we don't have a lot of draw. So I'm tempted by the Endless on a friendly unit, so I'll take that. Because maybe it'll be good. Forgotten Trade, similar to the last card. Why I might not want to take it for energy, though it does give us Infused, which is definitely better. Unearthed Remains isn't really for this type of deck, I don't think. Turn a spell card from the discard pile into your hand, apply Infused, -1, and Consume. That's a card I actually kind of like. Huh. I feel like I'd always skip that card, but now that I read it, I like it. We want to see, I think, more Guy upgrades. Now, what do we get for this? First time each battle, a card with Consumed display, add 2 copies to the hand. What even has Consumed? It's like just the one card that we have now? Yeah, this card? Or this, I guess, Pact as well? I don't think I'd want to add 2 copies. Start of battle, the top floor gains 1 shard thing that can't be removed. Taking Golden Bolt right now is a little bit scary. Could apply Endless to another unit. Having a... Yeah, you know what? I'm getting rid of that Kin Host right now. I think I actually prefer Train Stewards. As weird as that sounds. They're better right now. Look at that, multi-strike and upgrade damage. Make another better Train Steward. And I don't think anything else needs Endless. Another multi-strike, though, is huge on the Wickless Baron. I'm upgrading a lot because I don't want to lose right now. And we are in danger of losing. So I could purge another card. That's another way to keep us from losing, though fractures are like our only way to actually target kill. So I don't necessarily want to get rid of all of that. I think I'll get rid of Worst Train Steward. And then we'll go. 26 cards. It's not too bad. Bunch of stealth is fine. Okay, this isn't too bad as far. So yeah, the start of this fight, we have guys that we want to take care of. Let's make sure we play this as good as we possibly can. I think we're okay to take a little bit of damage at the start of this area. We'll make sure Wickless Baron is stealth. Not too bad, all things considered. Armor guys, getting armor to the whole team whenever something dies is definitely a little bit anti-us. So we have to be careful about that. Just a tiny bit. I mean, whatever we play is gonna die, so might as well... might as well do a lot of things. 1, 2, and then we can do this as well, because 1 should take care of that guy. Cool. 6 damage so far. This is not the end of the world. Not by a long shot. Now we get extra stuff over here. We want to survive. We're taking out that entire floor. I think it's worth keeping a stealth up here. And then we want to make sure... Probably you go down, but then you survive. You go down. I could play a Train Steward. Would I rather play something else is the question. Probably. I guess I could play a Train Steward on this floor too. It would be dead, which is not necessarily good. Okay, but we could do this, and then it's not dead. But then we didn't deal that much damage, and we didn't take care of that guy, and we're gonna take 10? I don't know, maybe we should focus on taking less damage here. We're gonna need to do damage to this guy and back though, or we're gonna need to break through here. Which we could totally break through here. Oh, I have to play you back here in order to deal actual damage. Didn't realize that. Whoopsie daisies. For fracture here though, oh, that's not enough damage either. Well, that's unfortunate. Still, we have a Mega Train Steward, so let's play our Mega Train Steward. I think that'll be good for the cause. I think hopefully with that amount of damage we can burst through this guy at the very end. Yeah. Yeah, we'll totally be able to burst through this guy. Okay, even with, I mean, especially with some stealth, right? Yeah. And then we can find a card, give it consume. I don't necessarily want to consume other things, but I do not mind consuming here. We like having all the stealth here, even though it's going to give you some health. And then I didn't play my Ultra Train Steward. I have my Super Train Steward out, but not my Ultra one. That's fine. We're just dealing with stealth, but we have to take care of this guy as you can see. Okay. How do I take care of you? Because we could totally take 11. Oh, the first card gets fragile too. That's the mistake I'm making. Well, I can do that, which is okay, but it's not ideal. We can take 19 damage and survive. Ay, that's pretty bad. We're taking a lot of damage on these floor fights. It's only going to get worse too, most likely. So I need to be playing this a bit better. I like how we just stealthed each other out, but we eventually burned out there. Okay. Definitely a little bit of a rough shape here. So we need to take out the floors faster, which is going to be really important in the final boss fight as well. I was hoping a big multi-strike guy could do it, but I guess not. I mean, deal damage equal number of friendly units. Death this battle. Yeah, I mean, it's an AoE sweeping card. It's just saying we needed that, so maybe we get that consumed or something. Apply Ember Drain, not really what I want. Consume, apply 13 Reap. I don't know. That's a tough sell for me. But I gotta try it. I've never won with it, so one of these days it's gotta work out. Let's go here once more. We'll remove a Dreg, even though they are part of our game plan, somewhat. I'll move one Reap. Let's see what a Merchant of Steel has for us. A large stone. It's not really what I want, even on my Wickless Baron. It starts him out pretty strong, but it does phase out pretty quick. Okay, let's leave that for now. We'll grab the stuff in here. Nothing too tempting. Definitely don't want to purge that spell. I'd maybe be fine purging a Fracture. Spell Chain, though. Could sack a unit, but we don't want to do that, really. Another large stone isn't the end of the world on this Train Steward. I could keep getting big Train Stewards. Let's reroll, see if we get... Nah, we didn't get anything I was hoping for. Quick is good on Wickless Baron. It helps us a lot later. But it's bad because we get less damage earlier. Like, if we're putting stuff in front of him and he's dying, I actually don't think we want Quick. Thinking about it a little bit more. So let's just live with our ill spending there. No, 27 health is not the most. This is also really bad. I think Wickless Baron is more important for our overall strategy. So I'll put you up top. Hope you don't die. We can't play any of these, right? So you will just die. I mean, having you be dazed is fine. That was a really, really bad draw. Wow, what an awful first hand. And that's gonna play into this horribly for the most part. Because now all these guys are gonna get to summon stuff a turn earlier. Maybe we sack our first guy here? Actually, this should be fine. Yeah, maybe we actually sack our boss unit at the start, and then we have a bit better of a time, because these weights of contrition, dude, they're just not fair. Okay, we also need more units, yeah, to play into the death here. I see that now. I'd like to start getting damage done on this floor. I don't want to play my Ultra Train Steward to just die. It's not what I'm looking for. What, when a unit dies? Add a weight of contrition, dude. Come on, man. You gotta give me a little bit more of a chance than that. We have this. Make sure multiple guys die. Oh, right, yeah, duh. That didn't change the needle because we need to put you behind. Silly me. Now, we do get to do this finally. So we're not going to be having as much weight of contritions piled up, but we will have some. Okay. Stabilizing slightly, ever so slightly. We gotta play this. We've also got to continue to play this. I think I need to play this here too. And I'm totally fine getting something really good, but what would I get? We're going to be drawing really slowly, so I think we're just going to grab this right now. We need all the damage we can get as fast as possible. And unfortunately, that wasn't enough to move the damage over to this guy. Oh, really? Every time something dies, you're going to make it hurt more? You would. I don't know if that's enough damage dealt to that guy right there. $46. So what? He'll be at 60. So should die in 2. We aren't dead yet. Definitely seeing more cards we could purge. Aren't dead yet. Gotta keep playing these though. Oh, now we can't play anything on this floor? Oh, you would do that to me. Yeah, I'll continue to just play the stealth up here then. Okay. I'm hoping we have enough stealth for ever here. First unit played gets fragile. So now we can play something more, but we can only play one more thing. Do I play my Ultra Train Steward or my Mega Train Steward? Let's play this one. I think this will be a solid play. We'll get more stealth up here. That should totally be fine. And then we should at least burn a turn of stealth on this guy. Might as well, right? 123, yeah, very, very good start there. For that damage. Great. Oh, by start, I mean, like, the start of this fight was awful. But we have just multi-strike times a million. So we don't need any guys to die now. Okay. Harvest build is working. It's slow, but it's working. Consume cards in your hand. Add draft unit to your hand. Apply 10 for each card consumed. Now this is a card that might actually work. Sacrificial Resurrection. Now, I think I'd like more draw, because we're running into having enough units problems. We'll be able to reform later, but early on, we just really need the draw. And we have Endless in the deck, so it makes sense. We'd want extra here. Whoa. Oh, I see. We can choose a Divine Artifact. Or not, right? I could just not choose this Divine Artifact and be like, hey, I don't need any of this right now. It does. Yeah, let's take it. I think I need it because we're gonna die if I don't have this. Remove one artifact. Yeah, okay. Future chance deal 10 damage when card consumed. Deals 60 damage to the front enemy unit. Could be good. I think I'm gonna go with the Divine Infused Mallet. And we'll try to play the bottom floor if we can here. Now, an upgraded spell does intrigue me. Not more than getting a bunch of artifacts, though. Extinguish triggers twice would be really good, or like maybe, is there a harvest triggers twice? That would be really solid, too. We want Rector Flicker here, and then Merchant of Trinkets, Divine Temple. Could give us something. Fatal Melting. I guess I do want, actually, spell cards upgraded. Oopsie daisies. Consume a spell card. Might not be consumed instead. Apply Daze. That's usually going to be more damage for your Pyre to deal out, right? And then, when one or more things are added, apply Reap to one random unit twice. That's not bad. I'm going to play a spell that costs less or reduced to 0. That's not terrible. I don't think I want any of these, though. The Extract is pretty good. The Ascend, Descend is pretty good. Although we're not, like, really ascending or descending whatsoever. So maybe I don't play into that. We'll do Extract. Extract tends to be really strong. It's more draw. Makes some of our better cards good here. Spell Shield. I mean, we only have, like, one spell damage card, right? That's not really how we're winning. Now, the first thing does get fragile. Never forget. 20. I mean, the problem is that you guys just deal so much damage up front. That is a true problem, isn't it? What if I did this? That seems insane, but somehow right? Okay. We're gonna try. Also, oh wait, that didn't trigger whatsoever? My deal 50% chance to deal 10 damage to random enemy unit when it enters the field, and they just didn't take the 10 damage? Wow. Now I'm actually kind of annoyed about that. We need you to deal maximum damage to this guy. We just don't have the DPS here. Ah! There's just no way. Like, sure, I can grab one of these. Great. We can... I guess I can do that. We also do that. I don't know. 118. We did a ton of damage there, but not nearly enough. Consume every card in hand. Okay, this is damage strike twice. Maybe we play smart here. Everything dies? Oh, and then I explode. Okay, interesting. Well, that's not the worst play. You're taking some damage thanks to that thing. Okay, we got options here. Gotta consider them. Gotta think about them very carefully. Everything's surviving here. So let's just make sure that's always the case. Play our Train Steward up here. It's a lot of damage. It's a lot more damage. There we go. We actually got the kill. Okay. And then, yeah, I think we do this. And then that's even more damage. And you get the burnout 1, and we still have reform. Okay. All right. I have hope again. Yeah, especially because we're going to be getting the draft back. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Speaking of what I'm looking for, where do I want to put it? Probably here. I mean, we have damage shield, so we still won't die. We have endless. Yeah, this isn't gonna do much. Not with spell shield. I mean, we knew they were gonna have spell shield. That is not the problem. We're not gonna be getting a ton of burnout forever, so let's do this. So we take out that guy at the very least. Totally happy to get rid of some of their spell shield regardless. Do I want another Endless? Is the question. The answer is probably not. I guess duplicating that guy was a bit unnecessary. Did that. Got some damage back down there. We did what we could. 27 health is something we can actually take care of. We have the extract. Get extra stuff going on here. This draft dying to the explosion isn't ideal, but we don't have a way to stop that. But we're taking out everything anyways, so honestly, like, just, I don't know, let something else die. Sure, even more things going down. Even better. And then these two on the floor together, I'm liking it. We'll play our awesome Train Steward on this floor, and then you burn out too. No real reason to play you. No matter what, things are going down. There we go. Everything's taken care of. Okay. Good plays. Boss fights are coming. But we'll have multiple encasements. And then I could get an extra... Let's see, what do we have? We do have the extract card, so I want to do this. I want to consume here, get 15 attack, and then let's just like... let's get a super draft going again. And then maybe we'll summon him later. Yeah. That is the play. Yeah, with enough stealth, we have no chance of getting hurt here. They get the spell shield too. Didn't even realize that. It's pretty funny though. Cool. This guy's just never gonna be able to hit us is the thing. So yeah, we have the solve through stealth. I'm not worried about... Let's see, even on the final fight, we should actually be able to get our Weakless Baron up pretty high. We should play him on the same floor. Fatal Melting. It is AoE, but as you've seen, it's very little AoE. Now, Memento Mori, 10 times the number of friendly unit deaths to the front enemy unit. We might just need this raw amount of damage. Return 3 random spell cards from the discard pile to your hand and apply Consume. It's not what I'm looking for. I think we're good on the rest of these. Let's think about this. We have an option to duplicate. I would actually like some spells upgraded. Did I ever upgrade my Wickless Baron to max? I didn't. So we could go for that. I think we can go for the spells though. I think there's too much we could gain here. Purifying Cleanse isn't one of them. And I think we do get rid of a Fracture. It's definitely a little bit weak. Look at the Merchant of Trinkets. Draw until you have 10 cards at the start. That's actually really nice. These are both really nice. These are... So with this we have infinite energy. With this we have a really good start. Hopefully that carries us through. Piercing, 10 magic power. It's exactly what I'm looking for on a Fatal Melting here. Didn't get a lot of magic damage up this entire time. We did get Holdover. I don't know if I'm going to need Holdover on Fatal Melting. That might be a little bit much. This doing 100 damage, I'd like it. I do like it. Upgrade a spell to have minus cost. I mean, it's good on Memento Mori. You definitely don't want this to be that expensive. Holdover. This is an interesting one. Normally we'd hold over Engulfed in Smoke, but we really don't need to do that with our other cards. We can consume down the cards in our deck pretty fast. You know what? It's possible Echo Transference is the way, right? Yeah. That actually sounds correct. Now let's reroll to get as much power as we can. Ooh, we could even remove Consume from a spell. Not interested in doing it on those spells, though. I'll make this do 200 damage. That seems great. And then we'll... we basically have infinite energy, though, right? So maybe we want to make sure Fracture's free. So we can play it multiple times. I think that's going to do it. 150 pack shards is manageable. Getting sap isn't that bad. You're gonna like what, cleanse our debuffs or something? No, you just have sap, right? Big multi-strike sap guy? Cool, great. 10 cards at the start. Yeah, this is so good for us. Now, that harvest is really bad for us. What to do first? We liked that floor that we had last time. So we could just do something like this. We have all the energy. If I want to play here, we have to do this. 61 damage. Multi-strike 3 times. It's really solid. We can play Endless on something. I may as well play it here. And then we have a holdover on that card, so I don't necessarily want to play that more. Okay. We'll see if this was the right way to play this. I suspect we'll have difficulty, because getting rid of everything here is just going to be really difficult. Yeah, okay. We did have enough for this, which is great. But we don't have the damage we quite want just yet. We're slow rolling. The problem is there's no way to make that faster rolling. Not really. Can have the engulfed in smoke. It's not going to be that bad for us. But we need more damage and we need it now. This is certainly more damage. But is it enough for us? Might as well play a Molten Encasement first. Yeah, I don't hate that. So we have a Molten Encasement there. We can do... So Train Steward up here. How much does that get us? Not as much as I would need. Upping it isn't going to do that much. Alright, we got the kill. We got the kill. Okay, things should start to snowball. Sorry, very tricky fights here, all things considered. Now, I do like this. This has Consume, but we're gonna have multi-dreg fight going on here. That's enough damage for sure. That's enough damage. You can be taken right out. We can grab more damage on our huge multi-strike. And I guess this guy can just die. Not ideal for me, but it's not the end of the world. Yeah, that's it. I like that we have this one Train Steward kind of holding down the fort, honestly. The Echo Transference coming back was like the most genius play I've ever had. We have a Molten Encasement we can put down here. It's maybe time for the draft to survive. It's a lot of damage. It's maybe time for you to go down here. We have that, we have this. Might as well give you some extra juice. And let's start taking out that damage shield. I like taking out the damage shield. That does a lot for us. We also finally got a really good floor for that. Perfect. Momentum Mori is a lot of damage. So it's more than what we need. Can play one of these guys, but also we're better off just getting a insane amount of stealth going. And then this dies. Well, we're happy to have you get the kill there. Totally fine. Stupid amounts of stealth. good damage start on you. Honestly, I'd like even more stealth, but we're probably far away from that as an option. Do that. Then dare I? Yeah, let's get rid of the dead weight. Sure. Screw it. Oh, my guy's stealthed. Well, whatever. At least he's possible to reform. Okay. Was this it? Yeah, this is the fight. Wow, we won already. Honestly, I wasn't expecting it to be that easy. But, sure. Might as well do some extra damage while we can. Got the burnout going. Grab this. Take him out. I don't know why I'm still playing cards. It's because I feel like I deserve this victory after the extra pain train. I think that's why. Giving 600 damage a turn at the end, though, is that going to be enough? I'm not sure. Those bosses that they summon have so much HP. We're going to struggle on this fight. Seems like we're going to lose on the last fight here, which is a real shame. Honestly, this is barely even an Umbra fight. Like, well, we have Proclamation left in the deck. I guess the Echo Transference is the best thing we have from Umbra. Which is definitely not a bad card. Maybe we do need Wickless Baron up top. And yes, full disclosure, I did die. The Wickless Baron up top is a good play, I feel like. We could set you down here. I mean, that's not even that bad. And then we could stealth right here. This will give us some things to instantly die, which is a good thing, even though it doesn't sound like it. We can't play this Proclamation this time. Okay, the stealth. We're playing with it. Gotta play a little bit cautiously. I think we're gonna keep... Do we keep sacrificing these dregs? I think we do, right? This just gives us the most bang for our buck right here. I think we have something we'd like to play. This 200 damage is likely going to be more than Memento Mori ever is. So we could play that here. God, the fracture doesn't even do that much. We'll play down here. He survives barely. Doing any damage up front on this floor is going to be very impactful. We're stealthing through most of this, which makes sense why this isn't a very good turn. Okay. Well, we have a lot going for us. If I want to stealth through this turn, I can, but I don't necessarily want to lose out on all my draw. So I'm going to keep playing these up here. Like I have no other choice. Wait, why aren't you guys dying? Oh, they're going to survive. That's not good. I should have played them in front. We did finally get this, which is a lot of damage. Okay. This is better. It's like marginally better. A draft can do a lot of damage. We're gonna need a lot of damage. Okay, we did damage there. Yikes. Then what? The armor gain up here is just impossible to get through. Wait, maybe? I don't know. Still seems impossible. Yeah, a 9 drag isn't gonna do this. Ah, the armor they just gained was so incredibly momentous. How am I supposed to survive that? I really don't know. Stealth here is probably a good idea still. Yeah. I don't think I live, but we try anyway. Can't stop us from trying. Playing these guys, they'll just die, so that would just help out the entire enemy floor here. Not something I'm really interested in doing. Alright, I think we're toast. But we'll see. Ah, we're toast. Alright, well. This is a good game. It was a good try. Well, let's try again next time. Later.